Hello, and thank you for tuning in to episode 4. We are talking hazards, and before we begin, I want to make a few things clear. Just for the record, I understand the first couple videos have been more of a Q&A format rather than an actual podcast. I realized I'm not extroverted enough to speak off the top of my head yet, so I'll be using scripts to express my opinion. Either way, I hope you enjoy and listen to what I have to say. And enjoy.
What are you wearing? Bro, what are you wearing, bro? What are those pants, dude? Take them off, bro. I would never wear those, bro. I can't believe you're wearing that.
Yo, bro, you trying to wear my Converse?
Bro, who wears Converse, bro? Don't ever ask me that again, bro. If it ain't a pair of Jordans, I don't want to hear it. What the hell are you listening to, bro? Put on some Mike Sherm some. Here, I got you, bro.
Put it in a bun when you give me head, baby. Give you back shots, pulling on your hair, baby. All I hear is daddy when I make you yell, baby. I can keep a secret, I don't kiss and tell, baby. I like how you do it, cause you do it well.
Yo, bro, we're gonna watch the sunset. You trying to come with?
Who do you think I am, bro? Never catch me doing that stuff, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, bro, why aren't you dancing?
Bro. That ain't for me, bro. I don't do that, bro. Never catch me doing that. Never, bro. Never catch me dancing.
It's a concept that we came up with related to closed-mindedness, and it's a process when somebody entirely rejects somebody's opinion or idea because it doesn't fit in with what they believe in, and they aren't open-minded enough to see another perspective. It's like a mental border that they will not cross and will be like nope to any idea that has anything to do with crossing that border.
So the nope theory is like a closed-minded thought process, which can have a lot of different impacts on social movement, but more negative than anything. So it's like some of those examples would be hindering progress in the movement, promoting division within the movement, and also refusing to engage in any type of meaningful dialogue.
I want to talk about the most dangerous people in the world, and you should avoid them in 2023. There's people with closed minds. Let's talk about it. See, here's the thing. You can see a jealous person. You can see an envious person. They all have the same characteristics. You can check that out. You know what it is, right? But a person with a closed mind is the most dangerous person because they are committed to that closed mindedness. They are committed to staying the same. They are committed to no matter what, never changing their perspective. And they don't want you to change your perspective.
Refusing to consider alternative viewpoints is when you're unwilling to listen to differing perspectives, and it can lead to a lack of understanding and empathy. Ultimately, it's going to go against the movement's ability to even affect any change. Demonizing those with opposing views can lead to separation and hostility within the movement, making it difficult to find common ground within the movement. And when you're resistant to new ideas and strategies, it prevents any innovative approaches, and that causes it to lose momentum over time. Exclusion of marginalized voices can increase inequalities within the movement and undermine its ability to advocate for anything meaningful.
Never associate with someone who is narrow-minded, because if you do, you will eventually become narrow-minded yourself. Every single narrow-minded person will have these 5 characteristics. Pay attention to the 5. Number 1, narrow-minded individuals will generalize just about everything. Number 2, they are extremely judgmental. They love pointing that fingers, but they never point that finger at themselves. Number 3, they have a hard time socializing with anyone because they're afraid that they're going to get discovered and find out who they really are. Number 4, they love the opportunity to look at your shortcomings and to pay attention to all of your mistakes and make sure you are aware of them. Number 5, they are extremely closed-minded to any form of ideas or innovation. For that reason, they will always be stuck in their old ways.
I try to stay open-minded all the time, always willing to learn something new, so I always have an open ear to new ideas. There's not a lot of things people have told me recently that I don't already know or that I know are not true, probably because I don't go outside and talk to people. But I have been on the fence about whether we are on a globe or flat Earth. Both sides have convincing evidence. And the flat earthers try so hard convincing others, while those that believe we're in a globe Earth are displaying signs of the nope theory, saying dumb things like it's in the science, or tell me you don't know about astronomy without telling, and it's just all shallow, and they're not providing any kind of factual evidence to prove them wrong, but rather they just ridicule them and bully them, or just stating how they feel.
I say, bro, so you know what I started thinking about? I ain't even gonna lie, bro. You gotta hear me out on this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It better not be another one of your conspiracy, bro. I told you about that. You need to really start tapping back in with church and God. Bro, I ain't even say it yet. Like, you already bringing, bro. Anyways, what if when they say outer space, it's just another area here on Earth? How do we truly know there's an outer space? What if everything just happens underwater? Think about it. Bro, that's not even what the textbook said. Did you not pay attention in school? It's clearly planets. That's what they said. We gotta listen to what they said. See, bro, I told you be tripping. Okay, but who is they? Where are you truly getting your information from? And how do you know to truly believe them? Because that's what God says. So, that's what you say? You said that's what God says. So, you're saying that for yourself. You are God. I'm not gonna lie, bro. With that type of thinking, you gonna get sent straight down there. Bro.
The nope theory is about people too closed-minded to try to change anything. They always want to keep guns but don't even want to try to consider some changes to decrease the level of gun violence. They want to just say nope to whatever they are asked, anything that has to do with the word guns, and take away the state symptoms. They don't even know how to communicate. They just know trigger words and how to respond nope to everything without any type of logical reasoning behind it. It's the only answer you have to gun violence is you can't take my guns or try to take my gun and see what happens, or anything along that linear line, then you are part of the problem with gun violence in America. You're too busy hearing the words and waiting to argue. Try listening to understand and stop listening to be right. If you dismiss every opposing view or perspective, then you are part of the problem with why we can never get along or even work together. The loudest people always saying don't take my guns, blah blah blah, are the ones who don't ever want to listen.
There are a lot of consequences, to name a few. We have gun violence, illegal abortions, and racism is a big one. The only reason racism exists is because people just can't get over their skin color. How is it that a certain group of people that easily get burned in the sun think that they're better than people that don't look like them? Anyways, they're all just a result of a certain group of people that are just too in their own way to see any other perspective.
Hey Don, I got a question. What's up? How do you reach closed-minded individuals?
I'll show you. Great question. I'll show you if you let me in. See, you can't reach closed-minded individuals when they are forcefully trying to keep you out. The only way to reach them is when they decide to stop fighting and to come out themselves. Other than that, you gotta walk away.
It's probably because generational curses are just being passed down to the next generation. This just creates the issues of people who don't know how to think for themselves, and then sometimes they create children who are enabled by their parents, and then they grow up without knowing how to see other perspectives.
I think the truth is too much for certain people. The truth is powerful. Sometimes it can hurt, sometimes it can shatter your whole perception of life. A lot of people would rather stay in the dark in their little closed-minded bubble, just so they don't have to go through that life-altering event. But the price they pay is the opportunity to learn anything new, eventually getting outdated and blaming everybody else for it.
The group that I'm referring to in this video. But the problem with most people is that they do not ever question themselves if they could be wrong about someone or if they could be wrong about an assumption they're making. Most people are so fixated on the judgment and the assumptions that they make that jump to conclusions about people, and then they talk shit, not having the full picture of that thing. Why don't you ever allow yourself to expand your mind a little bit? Why don't you ever have the attitude of understanding something instead of assuming something? And why do you always make yourself the good guy? You don't even have the full picture of this person, but you only have your side of the story. But why are you so convinced that you're seeing everything accurately? That's one thing about people who constantly go around and talk shit about people, is that they do not ever question themselves. If you're truly intelligent, as you say that you are, because you're so busy making judgment of other people, so if you say you're so intelligent and intuitive, then I want you to now question yourself. Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror?
Understand that you are on this planet to learn. Even outside of school, you will always have something to learn or improve upon yourself. Just look within yourself and learn discernment. Not everybody's going to be honest with you. Engage in healthy debates. Don't push your opinions onto others. And most importantly, don't reject others' opinions just because they differ from yours. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow our TikTok. And we appreciate any viewers. We love you.